Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come. It has been years and years, and we finally made it. You see, a long time ago, on this wonderful website called fanfiction.net, a very particular person decided to grace the world with their thoughts. That person was someone who goes by the name of Tara. Tara Gilesby. And let me tell you, many people have read this, or have heard it, or at least have heard of it. But there are also many people who have never heard of this in their lives, or people who might have forgotten that it exists. And so I am officially taking it upon myself to bring this back into the open eyes of the public. You see, Tara here one day wrote something that the internet would never really forget about. And once you've read it, it's stuck in your head for the rest of your life. Even if you don't think about it, something will trigger it and it'll come back and you'll remember it all. That's how it was for me, and that's how it was for everyone who reads this and forgets about it. So, this is the story written by Tara Gilesby called My Immortal. And a little bit of information here. Tara did not want this to be on the internet anymore and deleted it at one point. But luckily, we have an amazing fanfiction.net user, XX Midnight Essence XX, who was so kind enough as to repost the entire story from beginning to end, and we must thank them for their contributions. So, allow me to divulge into their little author's note that they've placed at the beginning before we begin our reading. So, message from XX Midnight Essence XX. Obviously, I did not write this. It was published on this site 5 years ago, then removed. There are probably other copies of this fan fiction as well as other sites, but I thought I'd post it anyway. Those who remember My Immortal well should also remember the first few chapters, 1 through 15, were co-written with Raven, hence they were spelt better, etc. But don't worry, Raven leaves in chapter 16, which is where her character Willow gets expelled from Hogwarts. However, she seems to return. The copy on here, I'm pretty sure, is 100% the original version of My Immortal, with no edits at all outside of those by Raven, which were in the original. In any case, they go on to also talk about the hacker, the quote hacker, and other things, and just sort of giving you a little bit more information. In any case, I think that that's just about as much preparation that we need. So here it is, written out exactly the way that it was when it was first posted by Miss Tara Gilesby all those years ago. And mind you, when XX Midnight Essence XX says 5 years ago, it's 5 years ago when they posted it. This was posted on March 16th, 2011, and it was updated in June of 2016. So anywhere in that time frame, it was 5 years prior. I assume it was 5 years prior to 2011. So, in any case, here we go. We're going to jump right into this. I hope that you enjoy this dramatical reading of chapters 1 and 2 of My Immortal. Word for word, without correcting. Chapter 1. Author's note. Special thanks, get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. To my GF, ew, not in that way, Raven, Bloody Tears 666, for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my life. You're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. Small note. Each rock is ROK and rocks is ROX. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all of my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was ... Draco Malfoy! What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then, I heard my friends call for me, and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. End of chapter 1. Just going straight into it. Chapter 2. Author's note. Fangs 2 Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW, prep, stop flamin' my story, okay? Just in case you didn't know this, Bloody Tears 666, aka Raven, it's spelled with a Z instead of an S. In any case. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door to my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took of my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, author's note, Raven, this is you, woke up, then grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length, raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so, I said blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went to the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what, he said. What, I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MCR. Well, dot 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 dot. Do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. And that is the end of chapter 2. So, I hope that this gives you an idea of what My Immortal is about if you didn't know already. And if you have read My Immortal before, I hope that this brings back some deep-seated memories that you may or may not have forgotten about up until this point. Now, in case you didn't know, this is not just a... It's not just a couple chapters. Now, if you had to hazard a guess, I'll give you a moment to think. Don't look it up, but think to yourself, how many chapters do you think is in this Harry Potter fan fiction from so long ago? You can think of any range of numbers. Again, that was just 2 chapters that we just read. Remember, this was written years and years ago. This was written in the 2000s. It like 2006. And yeah. Do you have an answer? Because whatever it was, if the answer wasn't 35, then hoo boy, you are so wrong about that. In any case, this is a 35 year 35 chapter, not 35 year. That would be ludicrous. No, this is a 35 chapter story of which we have read 2. So you might be thinking to yourself, Logan, if that's only 2 chapters, then what happens in all the other ones? Well, here's the thing. I only know up to a certain point in this. I've read chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly 5 and 6. I don't remember. I've read the first couple of chapters multiple times for multiple reasons. So I have a good idea of what goes on for an extended period of time in this story. But there just gets to a point where I have no idea what's going to happen as much as you don't. So, in any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little dramatic reading and prepare for the next one to come out sometime soon. So, see you guys around.